presents. Oh crap. Wow, look at that. Oh wow. Uh, I'm not gonna live split it. I think it's pointless. I have my phone on the chart. We really are 15A. So the goal is I cannot roll or use the fast jumping. So basically, I'm trying to complete it as slow as possible, as fast as possible. So, you know, probably the way the devs intended it. I don't particularly care about speed. I just want to play it. Was it oof back then? I'm just gonna... Okay. So, yeah, I'm not 100%ing this game. You'd be mad for me to 100% it. I'd be mad if I were to 100% it again. No thank you. Not this year. Even though I've 100%ed it every single year. Not this year. So, the goal... I love this song. Oh, perfect. So they fixed the music here, finally. Hello. Well, that was probably the easiest grab of the pepper I've ever had. Hello, Gert. Gert is dead, even though it's in the past. Even though the Mirage is in the past, we're gonna take the Gert being dead thing as serious. You know how much sense that makes? It doesn't. I don't particularly need an umbrella, but I haven't prepped for this at all. So I kind of have no clue what I'm doing. I thought it was on this level. Where is that guy? See, that's like the stuff I can't do. Just showing as an example. I can't do this. I can't do that method. You know, the fast way of getting around. Am I insane? You know, I could do it if it's necessary to cross the gap, but you should be right here. Right? Or right there. Or up there. Yeah, okay. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I used a guide for this the first time. Whee! Last year I had the whole layout marked down in my head. This is hardly the fastest way to go about it. But I suppose that's the point. I'll be back here. Who figured this out, dude? What insane person. I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's a glitch to get in there this way. I've not prepped for this at all. Hey, you're on my... You're on the way. Is there another guy around here? I already got him. Yeah, this must be very magical and wondrous. I kind of miss it. Okay, so you put it here, and then scratched it. I'm not quite sure. Nor do I really care. I'll just go. Weird collisions. No, my shrubbery. Because the goal is not to do it fast, the goal is to take it slow. Enjoy it for what it is. Kind of difficult when I already know exactly what to do, for the most part. It's been, you know, a year, so I'm not going to remember every single little detail, but... And even then, I was pretty piss poor at it. I did a lot of prep last year. An insane amount of preparation. I was determined for that to be my final speedrun of this game. Wanted to shave off as much time as humanly possible. And I will say that I did a pretty good job. There are obviously moments where I could have gone faster, but I did basically all I could do. Okay, I have one of the fastest Merlin swamp runs ever. Waving for you, madman. Feel so much faster. Yeah, you're over here. Oh, wait, let me get the... I had a route for them and everything. British devs. Six months ago, Walter White subscribed. Just a couple more. 100. I guess. You know what? I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this year off. That way, next year I could appreciate it more. here is a shrink. I'll get to him last. I'll be back. Yep, all the way across. Because I don't have the layout in my head anymore. Yeah, this one's definitely... Oh, yeah, we have 3 people. Let's see what we can do. One of the funniest things here is... It's also kind of sad. Is B-Slick said he'd work for Robux. Making music. For, Roblox games. Oh, it's gonna be a tough one. Yeah, the maze music didn't play for a few years, actually. Kind of unfortunate, really. I know I'm providing riveting commentary. Quite frankly, I'm... on the tired side. How many guests do we have? Is there a way for me to check? I remember there's a thing in the shop, like a fake gold egg. Trick your friends. Like, what? Who cares, dude? Who's going after it? Who's so desperate for a golden egg? And they're gonna find one that's out of place. I'm gonna walk into it. I mean, I guess I did technically fall for it. Which one is it? This is where I get these. Okay, so 12. This is gonna be 13 and 14. I'm missing. What in the world is that? Like every year I'm finding something new. Yeah, to get to that guy, I need to... There it is. I'm sure it wasn't intended to be gone through this quickly. Even if I'm going as slow as possible. So somebody was remaking Wonderland Grove. What are you doing just AFK sitting there, dude? If I recall correctly, this guy's hidden pretty well. Sitting in a bush. Or near a bush. Sure, why not? I'll take the scenic route. Where does this even take you? Oh. Whatever this is. That's a little too slow for me. It's just a little. So we got the guy in here. Got the guy in there. I know this guy's really well hidden. Yeah, alright, the bush. The bush guy always gets me. It's okay. Maybe every world's main egg. That way I have to go to Merlin Swamp. I love Merlin Swamp. That's what I'm gonna do. Every world's main egg. I love when that happens. When it slows down. There was a way to get to this, but, you know, I forgot again. The main egg from Merlin Swamp is the drag egg. Drag egg. Dragon. Okay, so we go back. Bro, where is it? Here it is, we go backwards. Right, and then we go for over here, because I'm pretty sure there's a piece of armor over here. I actually think it was fine this place first, and then swing back around to grab the helmet, but or not. Yeah, what do I know? This is gonna be my favorite world overall, honestly. This world, and then Hard-Boiled City, I think, is my third. Yeah, this whole game's a banger. I mean, it has its weak points, like the snow map. The Christmas and Halloween and Easter map. Like, that's obviously a weak point. I think it's one of the biggest weak points of the entire game. Like, you know, you have these side missions. I mean, this world presented such an interesting idea for side worlds. Like, you have this big map, and then the Festival of Eggs, it does the same thing, right? So I believe these two were worked on first for side worlds, and then they're like, oh, and then maybe they made the one boss battle, and then like, oh crap, we're running out of no more coins. Oh crap, we're running out of time. Because like the side worlds, in terms of the side worlds, the boss battle with the heroes, it's like, okay, we're kind of have to have that for lore reasons, and probably Roblox forced it upon us. So they have that, right? Okay, that's fine, that's cool. It's whatever. They have that boss battle, and it's fine, it's great. They make Merlin Swamp, Festival of Eggs, and then that one. Like, oh crap, we're running out of time. We're running out of effort, out of inspiration. Let's make another boss battle. That way we could have two big side worlds, and two boss battles. And then make the sewer rat one. And, it's unpolished. You could tell I kind of just banged it out without much care. I haven't been over here before. Every year I'm discovering something new. But yeah, you could tell they just didn't really care too much in that one. It's like, oh crap, here's a boss battle. 2 big worlds, 2 boss battles. And oh wait, we have the Undernest. You know, this could be perfectly fine without a side world, but we kind of already established that every big world is a side world. Like, okay. And they just threw together that snow map. You can't tell because it's heavily detailed in one small area. It's just sporadic houses with a barely working minigame. And that's it. That's the side world. It's easily the weakest one. And then it's the lab rat one. The Einstein one. And then it's that boss battle with the egg with the bunny. Then I think Festival of Eggs is weaker, but the song is a banger and has so many good memories. It kind of just... I don't think I've done this obby before. I think I've just skipped it. Let's see, I could probably still skip it. I don't think I really want to take that risk right now, though. Who is this for? What player is doing the full entire obby? Dang. It fell a little bit quicker than I wanted. This one's brutal. Oh, can I get too eager? Okay, that one wasn't even my fault. Like it. Dude! I blinked and I lost it. Because it wants to, like, I don't know what the conditions are. You lightly tap it. And it's like, oh, okay, maybe this is consistent. And then you lightly tap it, and it's like, oh, nope. No, it's going all the way up. Like, what? It's inconsistent. It frequently breaks. The bane of a speedrunner's existence. As this quest is very buggy. Wonder how broken Festival of Eggs is. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. Like how I don't see the world load in real life when you're driving. Like, who is it? Who are these obbies for? outside world acceptable. I need the umbrella for the finale, that's all I know. I guess we buy the Mirage if I absolutely need eggs. Is this a real dude? Oh yeah, I gotta follow the dragon's movements. Can I one cycle it? No, I can't one cycle it. I don't know if it's possible to one cycle it. I've never one cycled before. Can we, okay. I have to use the teleporters. Okay. Let's collect a little bit more eggs. Nice. Because I know I have to... This was 7 years ago. Why are we... Dude, I don't need to see this again. I don't need to see the cutscene. Oh, has it been 40 minutes? Yeah, okay, I'll get my phone out off the charger. Dude, I did not need to see this cutscene again. I already saw this cutscene. Okay, I guess I have to use the book. Dude, there's no way I have to do this tutorial again. There's no flipping way. Oh my, I have to do the tutorial again, so I'm gonna speedrun tactic this. Just because this wasn't meant to happen. Travel back to the library. I'll just use the book. Okay. That was pretty fast. Sure, whatever. Back to the Wonderland Grove, I guess. Let's go to the Easterberry Canals. I would like an umbrella for this portion, but it's okay. Okay, I gotta get tomatoes. 1 tomatoes, please. I would like a whole tray of peas. Okay, a tall muffin tray, please. I'm sure some people have memorized this, but I still have to look. Dude, no. Yeah, you're getting Speedrun. Okay, a whole tray of cheese, please. You know, I'm sure some people are appreciating the beauty of this, right? Because I'm one of the people that, you know, just don't. Maybe the first or second time around, I'm like, whoa. And I kind of forget. You know, so we just stop appreciating beauty. Stop appreciating the details when we go so fast. But if we take things slow, we can appreciate the salamis and the meats, and the textures of the cheeses. And the eggs. Look. You probably knew these were eggs, but you didn't stop to take a look at them. If you're speedrunning, you don't care. But if you're slow running, you do care. Why? Because that's pretty much the whole goal. Now I need the big cheese. Look at the smoked, and the brown, and the chocolate. I completely forgot what I was grabbing. That was over by now, but it's not the point. It's not the point. Okay, I need a thing of lemons. And how about the things we have here, right? We got a tray of purple. And a tray of lemons, and a tray of tomatoes, and a tray of purple. A tray of blue, and brown, and green, and other colors, and a basket. Look at that beautiful basket. With all those pretty colors. Oh, I see they changed the screenshot thing again. Look at those. You got a thing of greens. You got purple muffins, and chocolate chip muffins, and regular chocolate muffins. You could really appreciate the detail when you just take things slow. Somebody's speaking in his microphone. Thanks, bro. You really pulling through for me. Look at this. What do we got in here? Crabs? Got fish, you know, like goldfish. Look at pretty things. Look at that fish fish you got here? It's pretty. A barrel, a grill. I didn't really need that, and if I wanted it, I could have just given it to myself, but yeah. I appreciate it, nonetheless. Alright, fat man. Oh, so this takes place early in the morning and not at dawn. I always thought this took place at dawn. I mean, you know, looking at it, it makes sense that it's the morning. You know, you're getting a banquet ready, but I don't know, it just feels so dawn to me. Especially because if you do the sugar cube mission, the sky turns dark. So it's almost like your, you know, time's passed. I thought there was a bug on my screen. Just here to collect coins, sure, why not collect this while I'm at it. What are you willing to do for a coin? Maybe you could put a fake coin on the bridge, but what's the point here, right? Stand. Who noticed that stand? Who's appreciating the details of that stand? Who's stopping to speak to this person? Ah! It's like, oh yeah, I'm hiding from my girlfriend or whatever. See, it's the details that matter. This game's full of them. I love them. I don't think anything brings out your eyes, dog. Alright, Billy Bonka. Why are you green? See if I can remember the route. But the ice cream, it shouldn't be too difficult, right? If I recall correctly, it used to melt, but it doesn't anymore, or it's more difficult to melt because I've had it melt on me. So I'm gonna go fast when I have the ice cream, just because I don't want it to melt. Because you know we're going as slow as possible, as fast as possible. Opportunity to shave a bit of time off. I don't have the umbrella, I don't really care. Not this year. This year I'm taking off. So that I can truly appreciate the beauty of it next year. do it on my own time, though. For the purposes of the speedrun. We're doing things this way. My mouth's dry. See, we're almost halfway there already. You know, it's 30 coins from... Sub-badge, okay. Do chocolate. Oh, I gotta show it to Isaac. Oh, yeah. Even 450, nice. Yeah, I remember the route. I only practiced it for like 2 hours. What if I could fit there? I don't know. I like how that's the one thing I could remember. Out of everything, out of all the routes, it was the dang Sub-Zero ice cream route. You know, if we had a sequel, this gazebo would have probably opened. And that's what pains me. Because there's things that obviously were set up for sequels. We just don't have it. We don't have a sequel. And we never will. We never will have a sequel to this game. And even if we do, it's not going to be as good. I mean, the 2022 Egghunt existed. But that was unofficial. You know, it didn't have... The UGC stuff wasn't set up properly. They butt-fumbled development terribly. They only had one world. They're like, yes, let's develop the other world in the middle of the Easter season. When the first world's barely working. No, yours kind of sunburned. So yeah, here's this half-finished world. We're working on World 2. Sorry guys, World 2 isn't happening. We burnt ourselves out because we decided not to wait a year and push things out, and that's how you butt fumble development. You pushed things before it was ready. And that's what pains me. Because 2022, it wasn't bad. It was kind of faithful. It obviously took inspiration from 2018. But it had some new mechanics. And it definitely improved upon them. Some of the ones here. I wasn't... I think the 2018 mechanics are perfect. I mean, if there's going to be a sequel, obviously, yeah, you're going to have to do something new. Just to, bring back the wondrous feeling. You're going to have new controls and whatnot. But, still have the basics. A slide was a good option. So you have these obvious, obvious inspirations from the 2018 hunt. And the second world was going to be dinosaurs. And, instead of taking their time, waiting a year for development to complete, meant to be in here? I don't think I'm supposed to be in here. Oh, no, I am. See, this is what I mean when I discover something new every year. They wanted me to find that. They wanted people with keen eyes to find that, and they reward you for it. It was probably a mistake on their part, but you know what? Yeah, let's reward the player by giving them a bunch of eggs. But anyways. Yeah, 2022 Egghunt was a big fumble. Fumble of epic proportions. Oh, I hate this guy. I hate how he jumps. Please stop jumping around. Oh, yeah, it's not gonna work. He's doing this. Hey. Well, that cage really worked. Like, why is he doing that? It pisses me off that he's speed glitching. That's what he's doing. He's obviously not meant to be doing this. Great, we're back on track. Come on. I love this theme. Another place in which to contain him. No, okay. Hardboiled City. I forget which eggs this is. That was quick. That was, what, 20 minutes? So it might be a bit, because I don't know which one this is. Because they all kind of blend in together into one. thing is, with this world, hold on, I got a text message. Okay, something unfortunate has come up. So I'm gonna have to put this on pause. Once I mean, Lois. Lois, once you steal the egg, meet me at the warehouse in a couple of yards for your payment. Like here, like what if something's supposed to be here? But yeah, I have to put this on pause.